Time now is 9:31. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. We have a few big bodies of water in our area, you might have noticed.
Yeah, and off the top of your head, you might think of Lake Erie, but next weekend is all about the Maumee River.
Yes, so exciting. We have Scott Carpenter from Metro Parks Toledo joining us this morning to tell us a little bit more about Watershed this morning. Thank you so much for being here, Scott.
Thanks for having me.
Well, tell us about it. What can you tell us?
So we do have a big body of water. The Maumee River is actually the largest watershed on the Great Lakes, and a watershed is the drainage area. So we're at a point now with the development of Glass City Riverwalk, which runs right outside of WTOL, where we're now on both sides of the river. And we think that's a watershed moment for our city, so therefore, Watershed Weekend next week, which is a 4-day celebration to really introduce people to what we've done with the next phases of Riverwalk.
That's amazing.
It's incredible to see, and you know, with me, I just got back home here about a little less than a year ago, and it has changed so much just in the 2 years that I was away, and it's really remarkable to see how much time and investment and everything that's going into changing those the waterfront, right? It's been, I feel like it has great potential.
Yeah, and people have become very familiar with Glass City Metro Park, just across the river from where we're at now. That really is just about a quarter of the greater vision for Glass City Riverwalk. And next Thursday, the parts that we're going to open will put us at about the halfway point. So, and for the first time, even more important, we'll be on both sides of the river. So people can come out and see what we've done at what used to be called International Park is now an extension of Glass City Metro Park. So that first area we call International Cove.
Okay.
I think you'll be impressed with what you see there with an art installation and some beautiful landscaping. Straight across the river from there, behind One Seagate, the Fifth Third building, is the other area where we've created a ramp that will take you from the Riverwalk up to the new bike and pedestrian lane on the Martin Luther King Jr. Bridge.
Yes, I did see that the other day when I was walking around there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, you touched on it a little bit, but what are some of the things that people can see if they come in and check it out? So
we've designed some events to get people moving back and forth across the river and seeing what's new on both sides. So on Thursday evening at International Cove on the east side, we have the Arts Commission is doing an art loop, which will also be the debut of Starburst, which is a new art installation I think people are going to really like. On Friday night, Party in the Park, we'll have a Metro Parks theme. We'll have bands on both sides of the river and some performers along the Riverwalk, as well as, weather permitting, a hot air balloon glow on both sides of the river.
Oh my goodness.
So that's Friday night. There's also a retro skate party at the Ribbon, at the roller skating Ribbon at Glass City Metro Park. Saturday is the big day where we're actually going to connect physically and spiritually, let's say, connect the two sides of the river. We're going to close down the Martin Luther King Bridge to vehicle traffic and have an event on the bridge, Metro Park style. So climbing walls and a pool where you can kayak, some simulated tree climbing rigs off the bridge. So that'll be a lot of fun, and just being able to walk across the bridge without vehicles that day is going to be a unique experience. And I can tell you, having recently done it, you see the city in a whole different way from that vantage point, as well as the two sides of Riverwalk. And that evening Saturday evening is a Tech Lido, a electronic music festival at the Ribbon at Glass City, second annual. And then on Sunday, the BRB Run Club is going to do its first 5K run. It's a club that was kind of born on the Riverwalk. They started running there as a group, and it's really grown. And we have a River Walkers program that's kicking off the afternoon of Sunday afternoon, where people can walk the entire Riverwalk on their own or sign up to go for a guided 4.5-mile tour.
Is that it?
We could keep going, I'm sure.
That's about the half dozen signature events we have going on. But overall, Between us, Imagination Station, the National Museum of the Great Lakes, and other partners, Toledo Pickle Company, there are actually over 40 different events and activities that in that 4-day period.
Nice.
So I'm going to be wishing for excellent weather for you.
Please.
I know it's going to be warming up.
It's a little warm.
There will be I'm assuming food and drinks and options for people to stay hydrated if they're out, right?
Lots of options, and Tony Pacos, our good friends at Tony Pacos, are giving away 5,000 free hot dogs that day on Saturday.
My goodness.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
I'm hungry.
I know where Annalise and I might need
look
to go
forward to. Yeah,
after we're done with the show.
That'd be so exciting. Oh my goodness.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us this
Thank you for
morning.
having me.
It sounds like a great time, and I'm looking forward to it.